Hello. And welcome to another edition of Duckfloat. And yes, I am dressed casually. The same shirt that I have worn every Duckfloat since its inception. I'm not wearing that today. I'm wearing this shirt because it's 92 degrees and screw you. But because it's so warm, the pond definitely needs filling, which means we're going to give you another episode of Duckfloat. So the way the game works is I got 16 ducks on this rock. I've got 3 ducks. I've got 3 fountains holding 5 ducks each. Now, we used to have 6-inch fountains holding 8 ducks each, but I thought it would be more exciting to go to 5-inch fountains, and it has been. However, they don't have the buoyancy necessary to hold 8 ducks or 6 ducks. So on each fountain we have 5 ducks, which gives the rock a 1 duck advantage. Let's see if the fountains can overcome that today. So I turn on the refill pipe, and the water goes around in a vigorous circular motion, hitherto unknown to the citizens of Canarsie, and perhaps one of the fountains will be washed under that pipe, and perhaps one of the ducks shall fall off, and the winner of the match is the fountain that has 1 duck left. Only 1, no more, no less. And that is pretty much how the game is played. The ducks can barely stay on these 5-inch fountains, despite there only being 5 of them. I've had to rescue ducks from Fountain 2 like 8 times because well, Fountain 2 is barely buoyant. Okay, what have we got? We've got so many cameras here to give you the action. We've got the overhead cam. We've got the ringside cam. We've got one of the cams mounted on the fountains itself. I have a separate fountain that is 6 inches wide because there's no way a 5-inch fountain is holding up the camera. And right now it's pointed at some rocks. Right now, we've had a serious case of wandering fountain today. I've had to rescue them many times. So, without further delay, let's start the game. Oh, lots of greenery these days. I gotta go through this sort of forest to turn it on and say, oh hi. Okay, the water's on. Going back through this forest of trees. And now I'm gonna take the referee stick and I'm gonna edge, oh dear, Fountain 2 has lost ducks again. Please wait until the game starts before you start losing ducks, Fountain 2. Oh, the rocks are hot. Ah! Did I mention it was 92 degrees? Ah! Okay. Now then, ducks, get out there. Fountain 2 gets out there. Fountain 3, and lastly, Fountain 1. Fountain 2 has yet to win a game this semester. This season. Fountain 3 has won a game. Fountain 1 has won a game. But that was 3 weeks ago, and the winner of the last game has been sitting there, waiting for someone to steal the crown. Let's see if there are any victors today. All right. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of altering the course. For the very first time, I have placed a rock in front of the back stretch so that fountains will not get stuck behind it. Let's see how that works. Yes, it works, slowly but surely. Fountain 2 has gone through. It has 1 duck left. Oh, Fountain 2 goes through, maintaining that 1 duck. Very nice play, Fountain 2. Fountain 3 goes in for a pass. Fountain 3 has lost 1 duck. It's down to 4 ducks. Fountain 1 is stuck against the obstacle that I provided to make things easier for him. I better rescue Fountain 1. Come on, Fountain 1, you can do it. Okay, Fountain 2 has 1 duck. Fountain 3 has gone through and also has 1 duck. Fountain 2 has been washed clean. Fountain 2 is out of the game. Fountain 1 is about to do their first pass of the game. Here they go. Fountain 1 goes through and only has 4 ducks left. Well done, Fountain 2. Fountain 3 has had all their ducks left. And Fountain 2 is gone too. So Fountain 2 and 3 are out of the game. This is Fountain 1's game to lose at this point. We haven't even begun to lose ducks on the rock. And Fountain 1 still has 2 ducks on it. I'm sorry, one was hiding. But they're about to go through again. Fountain 1 goes through again and is down to 1 duck. Fountain 3 and Fountain 2 have been wiped out of the game. Fountain 1 has 1 duck left on it, and he's about to go through one more time. He is holding on to that duck, folks. The water level hasn't even come close to where the ducks on the rock are, and we are down to this breakneck stretch already. Fountain cams give us a nice shot of the waterfall. So how you doing? Fountain 1 goes through. It's all right. Please like and share and subscribe if you find this content riveting. Fountain 1 holds on to its 1 duck lead. Fountain 2 and 3 are out of the game. Okay, Fountain 2 goes near but does not go through. I don't blame it. You got to hold on to that lead, Fountain 1. The game is within your grasp, even though no ducks have come off the rock yet, so you have a while to hang on to that lead. So be careful, Fountain 1. You don't want to suffer the same fate as Fountain 2 and Fountain 3. I think our first duck has left the rock. Yes, our first duck has left the rock. So it's all just a matter of time now if Fountain 1 can hold on to its duck until the end of the match. So far, it's playing an amazing game. We're still waiting for some ducks to come off the rock. Fountain 1 maintains his lead with 1 duck. The game is Fountain 1's if he can hold on to that duck. I've never seen anyone persist this long. Fountain 1 goes through again. Fountain 1 hold on to its duck. Another duck is getting ready to leave the rock. Okay, I can't see. Fountain 2's out. Fountain 1 goes through, holds on to that duck. Holy cow, he's a champion. Fountain 3 goes over the barrier that I had set up for it and takes the back stretch effortlessly. Too bad he doesn't have any ducks left. Fountain 1 goes through, maintains his lead. We probably lost a couple of ducks off the rock. I can't tell. There's a bush in the way. We really should trim the grounds around the field. But another duck leaves the rock. I can see that. And 2 more ducks are getting ready to leave. Fountain Run is sort of meandering, holding on to its lead of 1 duck. And all we need now is a deck of cards. Another duck leaves the rock. Fountain 1 is still in the game with a 1 duck lead. Fountain 2 and 3 are out. Fountain 1 is getting ready to go through again, and he holds on to that duck. Now we're getting to that point in the match where ducks usually leave the rock in a clump. I'm guessing we'll lose 4 or 5 in one go. Fountain 1 holds on to that lead. Goes near but does not go through. And we've lost We've lost all but 1 duck in a huge clump, like I told you before. There's only 1 duck left on the rock, and that duck is gone too. All right. Fountain 1, it is time for your elimination round. Or are you going to take care of it yourself? No. Actually, there's no need for an elimination. You're the clear winner of the game. All right. Whoa. Oh, don't go through again. Oh, don't go through again. Wait till I turn the water off. You almost lost the game there, Fountain 1. All right, boom, water off. Hey, a winner of the game. Okay, let me Get over here. Woohoo. Fountain 1, there you are. Look at that. Hey, the winner of the match. Look at his handsomeness. There you go. Here's the winner of the last game. We don't need you anymore. Here is the new winner right there. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Don't leave the referee stick in the sun or it gets too hot to handle. That's good advice for any of those of you who own a referee stick at home. Okay, sponsor time. Ladies and gentlemen, this program is brought to you by you, if you are a member of my Patreon page. That's right, patreon.com/LeePresson is the place to go if you have enjoyed this show and want to see more of it. Plus, you would be supporting my band. Whew, I'm out of breath. Oh, and don't put the your hand over the mic. That's a bad thing to do. I also have a band, Lee Presson and the Nails. And our latest album is called Last Request. And it's available on iTunes, Amazon, and all streaming services. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do. Because the 5-inch fountains, they can barely hold 5 ducks. And yet, they give us a much more exciting game than the 6-inch fountains. So, I'm going to continue with 5 inches, see if we can deal with it. Maybe I'll put some extra buoyancy under the fountains. Let's see if I can do that. Like some foam, you know, the foam strips with the adhesive on the other end. Okay, Fountain 3 has won a match. Fountain 1 has won 2 matches. Fountain 2 has yet to win a game. So that's the way it's going down on season 6 of Duckfloat. I am Lee Presson. We'll see you next time for another edition of Duckfloat.
3 rocks, 1 pond, 1 fountain, or is it 3? Start the water, feel the tension. They'll all float, when will it be? Duckfloat. Duckfloat. Duck surprises. There's no prizes. Ain't no gambling that we can see. 16 duckies are the luckies. Water lifts them, and they are free. Duckfloat. 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 Lifting off. Float, ducky.